Live from Loganville, it's BTF.
No, it's not. Seriously?
From Hollywood, the RD show with
Johnny Carson. It's BTF. Get it right.
How was I supposed to know that?
Hey sisters, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
And it's still not right. Just run the regular intro.
Hey guys, welcome to Between the Two Forks. It's nice to see you. My name is Davis Rossler, and I'll be your host. And first guest we have Solomon Leslie. Your outfit interests me. Do you just not care about matching at all? Just get out. And our next guest will now be Fisher Proctor.
How's it going?
Welcome. Hey guys, next time let's make sure we enforce a dress code. This isn't looking too good. This is a high standard show, and they're just not up to par. So, what grade are you in, Fisher?
I'm a senior at Loganville High School.
Awesome. So, play any sports?
Yeah, play baseball.
It's pretty sweet. Fisher. That name, that's an intriguing name. You know, that can spark some conversation. So,
Yeah.
you know, what kind of fish are you then? Like what type of fish are you?
Can you?
I mean, there's a ton of fish. I mean, any animal that swims in water, which one would you be?
I'd probably be a shark.
Just a shark?
Yeah. Shark.
Dude, they're like great white sharks, hammerheads, but you just skipped that and said, come on.
The big whites. I like the big white sharks.
What's your reading level?
I don't know. I've never taken a reading level, actually.
I can tell. So, what's your favorite part about LHS?
I like the bonds between the students. The teachers. They're very attractive.
Awesome.
Very attractive.
All right, so baseball, you said, right? Yeah?
Yeah, baseball.
Wait. Okay, all right, baseball. So, y'all won a state championship last year, yeah?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Congratulations. How was that for you?
Well, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. You were part of the state championship too.
I was, yeah. So, we'll talk about that. So, prior to this interview, I did some of my own research, and I came up with a sketch of my own of what you look like. Is that would you consider that to be accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, pretty accurate. Mm-hmm. Even the hair, the hair.
No,
I mean, it looks like there's just like a pile of leaves on your head, and just is that
Leaves?
yeah,
Like what kind of leaves?
like dry ones, like your hair looks dead.
Word.
Okay. Oh man. So, what's your who's been your favorite teacher at LHS through all your years here?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Miss Hobbs on that one.
That's interesting. Well, do you have any closing regards that you'd like to share with anybody who's watching? All right, go ahead and step out.
All right, Brad.
The button's been pressed. Like it's time.
No, like I know we can.
Hey guys, sorry for that interruption. Now, for our real guest, we'll have Dan Mullins. How's it going?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Sure. So it's Mullins, not Mullen. He's not the good football coach. So what does Dan stand for?
So my mom messed my birth certificate up. Dan short, usually for Daniel. My birth certificate says Danny.
All right. So, Danny, what's your job and occupation here?
Well, Davey, I am technically a PE teacher. I handle the strength conditioning for the football program. Have some basketball players, some wrestlers, some swimmers,
Oh.
and I coach football.
So, what about where'd you go to college?
University of Cincinnati and Louisiana State.
Ah, that's interesting. So, in my report, my little rundown, it says you came from Little Miami. So that means you were just in Florida.
No, Ohio.
Oh, Ohio State fan.
No.
No? What? That doesn't make any sense. You're from.
Nobody
you were
likes
just-
Ohio State fans. They're the worst.
That doesn't register with me. But
I'm sorry.
So who are you a fan of then?
I grew up watching the Bulldogs, and I worked with the University of Cincinnati, so I want them to do well.
What did you do with Cincinnati?
Strength conditioning coach.
Interesting. Well, would like to comment. It is nice that you dressed up for this occasion.
Coach Smith said this was my uniform.
That's disappointing.
Sorry.
So next question. If you had to be one animal, what would it be and why?
I'd say a polar bear. They blend in. They get to eat. They get to eat whatever they want whenever they can, and no one complains that they're fat.
I don't believe that's what you'd like to be.
What do you think I should be?
Not that.
Oh.
So since you are an Ohio State fan, what is a Buckeye? Like what's a Buckeye? What's that?
It's like a tree seed. It's technically a nut, but it's a tree. Why do you look like this?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Last question. How do you think this football season?
Can you repeat the question?
I didn't finish. How do you think this football season will go?
I don't expect anything short of region championship.
It's awesome. Yep. Get out.
Welcome back to BTF News, where we keep you updated on Loganville's new announcements. Today, we will be updating you on our new and improved dress code and our new rule of morning tardies.
Not one, not two, but three. Flannel pajamas are now permitted. Wear your hoodie. No cap. Shorts. Check the index. You got to have 5.
Thank you for tuning in to BTF News. See you next time.
No. It only got, you see how like with a sandwich you got 2 pieces of bread. The hot dog is basically 1 piece of bread, you know what I'm saying? It's like you don't split it.
It's a sandwich because it has bread. And all breads have sandwiches. I mean, all sandwiches have bread.
Yeah, because there's bread and then something in the middle and then bread again.
Pecan.
Pecan.
Pecan. Pecan. I pronounce it pecan.
It's pecan?
Pecan. Who says pecan? Pecan.
Water is pretty darn wet, I would say. Because water, you know, like, touch it, it's like, oh, wet.
Okay, I know that it, like, scientifically it's not wet, but, like, it is. It is. Like, you touch water and you're wet. I don't know. It is.
Water is not wet. It absorbs into the skin. It is moist.
Water is not wet, and I can really argue this because when you pour water on top of water, it don't make water wet. It just makes more water. So how is water wet? Water makes things wet, but it's not wet itself. You know? You feel me?
Yes. Okay. Let me explain it. So like.
Here, come here. Pour it on my head, Wolf.
Water's wet.
No.
Water's wet.
Water's not wet.
Water is very wet.
Water makes things wet. Water makes things wet. Water, it's not wet. No, it's wet.
Zaxby's.
McDonald's. Wendy's.
I'd say either McDonald's or Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Welcome to this new edition of BTF called the Inferno Zone. And today I will be interviewing the head coach of the football team, Coach Smith. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. So today I'm just going to be asking a couple questions to get to know you and your football team. So let's just get right into it. Is there anything that sets you and your team apart from everybody else?
Like, I think this is the closest team that I've ever coached as far as any places I've ever been. And I can't wait to see what they do. So,
last question to end our segment. Up until this point, what do you think your biggest strength is as a team?
I think our biggest strength as a team is that we have a bunch of guys that really, really care about each other and want to be successful as a group more so than just a person. I think that's one of the best things about it. And it kind of all three of those last questions kind of tie into how they care about each other. They love one another. They go out to eat with each other. They go on trips together with each other. So that's the kind of stuff that I think separates us from a lot of teams.
Thank you so much for being here. This was a great segment, and football's going to have a great year this year, right?
That's it.
Bye, guys. I'm here with 2 key players on the football team.
Jason Ligwe, I'm a senior. And Davis Rossler, I'm a senior as well.
So Davis, is there a coach or athlete that you look up to as a role model and why?
I'm gonna have to say Coach Ryan Angel, because he always comes in with a positive attitude no matter what happens during the day.
Jason, what's the best piece of advice you've gained from your coaches?
No matter what's going on, nobody cares, which sounds very harsh, but it's the truth of like the whole, just life in general.
So both of you feel free to answer this. Which strengths do you believe you have that make you a great athlete?
The ability to bounce back from adversity and take a punch and roll with it.
I'd say that I never give up, regardless what the situation is. I've always learned. I learned that 10th grade year starting on varsity, so I've just always stuck by it. Bye.
I'm joined with Mason Lawson and Solomon Leslie. They are senior football players, and we're just going to be interviewing them and their thoughts on football. So, Mason, what is your favorite part about football?
Some of my favorite things about football is playing for a team and having working with people to have a common goal to achieve. We all want to get past the playoffs and eventually go to state, things like that, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Solomon, what position do you play, and can you explain it a little bit?
I'm the running back. I stand next to the quarterback in the backfield, and I get the ball and score the touchdowns.
No, he doesn't. So now for this last question, both of you feel free to answer it. What makes you so passionate about football?
I don't know. I used to watch my brothers play whenever they were whenever I was younger. So I grew up watching them play. It just became something that I liked. So it kind of grew into more than just me watching them play. And it's kind of my passion now.
Pretty much the same thing. I watched my brothers play, and it's just something I wanted to do. I wanted to show them that I was better than them and I could do more, and that's about it.
So thank you guys, and good luck this season. And that's it for this.
Stop, Mason, the camera.
Hi everyone, I'm with the cross country coach.
My name is Coach Houghton.
So Coach Houghton, why did you become a coach?
That's an excellent question, actually. I'm glad you asked. I mainly became a coach because I loved working with kids when I was younger, and it was a way to combine athletics with working with children and education, and I've enjoyed it ever since.
So how would you describe your coaching style?
I try my best to get to know all my athletes and players so that I'll know what it is I can do to help them be the very best that they can be, and if we can do that, we're going to be winners.
So thank you for your time, and good luck to the cross country team, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much.
I'm here with the softball coach, Coach Maddox, and he's just going to tell us a little bit about himself and his team this season. What goals would you like to achieve for your team this season?
Well, of course, the ultimate goal is to win a state championship. We haven't won a state championship since 2001, so it'll be nice to be able to do that. And of course, to win a region championship is always something that we strive to do. But the ultimate goal for us is to create student athletes and to teach them lessons that they learn on the field that they can take into life. That's ultimately what a high school athletics program does.
Thank you so much for your time, and we hope that softball has a great season. Hey, it's Belle, and I'm here with the volleyball coach, Coach King. What made you want to coach?
I started coaching youth football with my dad when I was in college, and so I really enjoyed it, and I started doing that, and then I took a year off and had some girls that asked me about coaching volleyball. I had played a lot of sand volleyball when I was in college, and so I started doing that, and I guess the rest is kind of history.
What is the biggest difference between coaching a boys and a girls team?
The big difference is the intensity. The guys are all about power, and they just want to, smash the ball every time they touch it, and girls is more about finesse and working on a lot of technique, and it's just it's different, but it's fun at the same time. So I enjoy both. It's just a little different aspect on how we coach and what we expect the players to be able to do.
Actually, we just have one more thing to conclude this.
Who's your favorite?
Autumn, I guess.